I couldn't help myself. I went out and got myself another blaster box. I did pre-order some new Topps Chrome football since those pre-orders did go live today. So if you are watching this video at a later time, I should have some of those products. It sounds like they're coming out in like 2 weeks. So on like the 15th. So I don't know if that means I'll receive it on the 15th. That would be nice. It'd be nice if you pre-ordered it. It got to you by that date. I'm sure they don't want that product getting out into the wild early. Unless it's going to, pre-approved content creators. So very similar to the other video, there's some things you can get out of here. You can still pull zebras here on those case hits. But you see here, a lot of the numbers, they're like to 25. So I think it's probably not high chances you're going to run into a lot of numbered cards here. But there's a decent amount of decent cards. If you're just looking for pretty cards, there's plenty of those in this product. Another thing to note, back here, it looks like my cases are uneven. They're not. The roof is slanted. They are straight, but they are a different size. So I think that kind of throws it off a little bit. So this time we are going to start from the back because as we learn from this product, all the good stuff is on the front. So we're going to try and just run through some of these here quickly before we get to the good stuff. For it being the last year of licensed Panini products, the select wasn't bad. I do miss the die cut. I'm going to be honest. I know that's controversial, but I like that die cut, and I miss not having it. So Jamar Chase on the Premier. It really is kind of ordered. Travis Hunter, turbocharged Christian McCaffrey, Malachi Starks on the futures, Mason Taylor on the future, Travis Hunter. These ones should get a little interesting here. So here's your silver. So it's Pat Bryant. Not a bad one to have. That's not a bad card. Not upset with that. We got ourselves Nick Martin. Just such a good look to these cards. I'm going to miss these. I really, really am. See, because something like that black and yellow, that yellow color match there, gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Josh Simmons, I think I have like 6 of these. I don't know why I seem to get these in everyone. And then we've got Jordan Birch here. Not a lot of Cardinals. I think Cardinals got hit real hard with Panini this year, and obviously the Jets. And that's more just a sign of the condition that the team is in that's leading to that. But so it's just very rare to run into one of those. So that's it for this product. All right, so we got ourselves Series 1 Topps, not a hanger this time. We got the blaster box. So this does come with the exclusive spring training parallels. Got a whole bunch of those. So hopefully by the time you're seeing this, I will have done my first ever card show where I was a vendor. So hopefully it went well. Hopefully I had a good time with it. We will go ahead and just jump right into it. We've done this enough. All right, let's see if we got anything good. I think it wants to focus on the blaster, but on the packs there. All right, here we go. There's our first. Here, let me move these out of the way because I think it's wanting to focus on those. Here's the spring training for Arizona. Got ourselves some Mookie Betts. Move these out of the way. Next. All right. Continue to roll through. Greatest hits. Jack Caglione, so kind of like a decent one to get a greatest hits on. Slow start to the baseball season for my Red Sox. My goodness. It's like just 0 bats to start this season. So that's been a tough watch. I've loved the ABS system, though, in baseball. It has made games a little bit more fun. Like, it just adds kind of another layer to everything. I've been a big fan of it so far. So here we've got a Florida for Jeremiah Jackson. And then, all right, so we got ourselves a Xander Bogaerts on the refractor, and then James Wood. All right, 3 more packs. Still looking for something cool. I'd love another numbered out of here at least. If I'm not gonna get my auto, give me a numbered. That's a cool looking card. Really like that. O'Neal Cruz. Keep it rolling. Keep it rolling. I will check the back of these again, make sure I didn't get any golden mirrors. I don't think any of these are players I'm still looking for in my complete set. So we've got the Arizona, the Luke Raleigh, got the pink for the National League leaders. Not numbered? No. Oh, they got ourselves a Jacob Wilson for the Athletics. We're on to the last pack. All right, this blaster box. It's your last chance to do something. Usually that last pack has been the worst. That's been my trend here lately. I hate these cards. I don't really like them. Yeah, see, that's a rough pack right there with an Aaron Judge. Yikes. All right. Let's recap real quick. These were the inserts or the parallels that I got. And not much. No numbered. That's kind of been it. All right. Well, the hunt goes on. The hunt goes on.